Welcome back to the channel. Start episode 2 of this Let's Play. I really don't know what to call it. It's really just playing Wizard101, so, I get bored of it, which I probably won't, because I've been playing this since 2008, like I said before. The storm, this is the same day from the last recording. The storm seems to be going down. My internet's back on, so let's get to it. We left off at Unicorn Way, just getting into the fighting mechanics of this game.
Glad I overheard you two wizards talk about those pesky skeletal pirates. They're looting the street and making such a mess. If something isn't done, we could be forced to leave the city. Please, will you help us?
Olivia is offering you a side quest. Once you accept it, press Q to open your quest log. Quests marked with stars are part of the main story. Side quests are optional, but allow you to gain additional rewards. Good hunting.
Let's get to it, man. Finally getting into the fighting mechanics of this game. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this already now. Love this game. Hopefully soon, because I know they give you like you can get mounts in this game, so you can get around way faster. Hopefully they give me one pretty soon, because I know they give you like a 1-day trial broom to fly on that makes it way faster to get around. When I used to play this like way back, they didn't have any mounts. You used to have to walk everywhere, and so this game used to take forever to complete. Let's see, so he's deaf. We can just use this because in this game certain schools do more damage to other schools, so life does more to death and death does more to life, and vice versa, like ice to fire. The progression in this series is going to be really fun to see. Just that one hit. What I will say, I can just really do any of these. What I will say is I do have some stuff from a character on this account. This isn't like a super fresh account. I was playing on this to like level 24, like last year. So I ended up getting rid of that character, but before I got rid of that character, I ended up dumping like a whole bunch of stuff into my chest at my house. So at some point during this let's play, I might head back to the house and grab some of that stuff so I can sell it. So we'll see how that goes. We gotta fight one more. See if I can one hit him. There we go. Perfect.
Parley, ye got guts, little wizard. More than us to be sure, but ye be no match for that which rattles in the darkness.
Type shit. Sometimes you get gear you can't wear on this character. Like, I'm assuming they the whole point of that is to make it so you have multiple characters, I guess. I don't know. Cause you can't really trade gear or nothing like that in this game. So I gotta go back and talk to them. Both of them. But this will probably just sell the stuff that we get for other schools, because I don't know if I'm gonna do multiple characters. And then you can also find these crafting materials throughout different realms and areas. Here, I'll talk about it for a second.
You've just collected a reagent. Reagents are used as ingredients in crafting recipes. You can find different reagents throughout the spiral, either by harvesting them, defeating monsters, or purchasing them. Reagents go in your reagent bag, which you can access by selecting the crafting tab in your spellbook, or by pressing J on your keyboard.
Yeah, so I got that. And then I seen a cattail. Yeah, there's cattails that spawn down there. I'm not gonna go collect them. I do plan on, I might as well just grab some stuff while I'm here. I do plan on crafting, because I've never really crafted in any of the other playthrough I've done, personally. I don't think I'm gonna go grab the cattails right now, though. I know where they're at if I need them. But that's how you get some of the late game items and stuff, besides doing dungeons and stuff like that, is crafting. I never really got too far into the late game. Like when I played this, I got to Celestia. I believe that's what it's pronounced. And I think that's about it. The underwater world, which is like one world after the main game, like what considered to be the main game back in the day, the Up to Dragonspire, the world after.
Oh, bless you, child. I don't have much to offer in thanks. But please, take this magic ring. Maybe it'll help you in your adventures.
To put on new equipment, press B to open your backpack. You will see icons showing your hat, robes, shoes, and other items. Mousing over an item will compare its stats to what you currently have equipped. Select the best equipment available to your school.
Thanks again, young wizard. Maybe I can find another helpful young wizard to help sweep up all these eye patches.
Okay, let's check out this ring. So yeah, this is the gear. You know, you get a hat, robe, boots, wand, sword thing, amulet, ring thing, pet thing, and then mounts, decks. This is, you know, you can get better decks, like max spells and then copies of spells. Later on, it'll become very important to, you know, get a better deck, because this is how many slots that I have with this one, with the starter one. And when you start to get more cards and you want to change your play style and stuff, it's important to have duplicates and stuff like that when you're shuffling around. These are the boots that I got a second ago. See, I said school only, so that's for myth only. I can't wear these, so I ended up probably selling these later on. But she gave me a ring, so that's plus 10 health. That's really good to start with.
Oh, wow! You made it back! I mean, how'd it go? What did you learn?
Some op-ass shit to say, bro.
The pirates warned about a rattle in the darkness? See, this is what I was talking about. Pirates are always creepy and frustratingly vague. What is clear is that some evil magic has emerged here, and we're going to need more than a handful of guards to stop it. There is a powerful, ancient being who may be able to help us understand the dark forces we're facing, the wise seraph, Lady Ariel. Not only does Lady Ariel possess strong magic, she's also the warden of the ferries, and they keep her well informed. Perhaps she's heard something about this rattle in the darkness. Go speak with her in the hedge maze at the far end of Unicorn Way.
So, you know what? I'm gonna leave a marker. So right here, you can mark location. This used to not be a thing. I'm steady saying, talking about like 2008 and all that all the time. Like, oh, back in my day, this wasn't here, but it is. So I'm gonna use it. You can leave a marker, and then you can go anywhere you want to. And then if you press this button, it'll send you right back, just from the cost of 1 mana. So currently, I think it goes up the further we go. Let me grab this quest real quick.
I sent Private Orion down the street a while ago, and he's not back yet. With all these lost souls about, I fear the worst. Orion's a good friend of mine. Could you go see if he's all right? He may be hiding in one of their houses. See if you can find him.
So, bro, I got you. All right, let's check the house real quick. That's what I wanted to do, because I want to see if I had a mount on the other character or not. Because all this on foot stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's for the birds. If you got... No, I didn't have a mount, bro. I had everything but a mount, bro. I had all these pets, which may come in handy, like, specifically, I wish they would tell you what the card does. But, yeah, some of the stuff's gonna come in handy. I mean, I could have a crow, but I get all these... Oh, no, I'm gonna use the crow, bro. How do I take this? That's probably a raven. Somebody probably gonna be in the comments like, that's a raven. I'll take her. It seems like it would be a good one to have. But let me just go over these one more time. Make sure we ain't missing nothing. It's really between that and the storm beetle. Yeah, see, here's a good example of a better deck. This one has max 30 spells versus my 14 and a sideboard of 12. See, that's death. This will come in handy at 15. some wands that I can use at level 20. Okay, whatever. That's good for now. I ain't even gonna just keep looking through all of this. Yeah, all this stuff that I can't even use. I don't even know why I had a level 50 thing in my bag on other account. That's cool because I'll be able to sell that for a large amount of money later. Let's get back to question. See how my mana's going completely? If I get into a fight, I wouldn't be able to do anything. It would just kick me out if no one's in there with me. So let's grab some of these and get that mana up. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing all the time. That's the pet mana for when you train a pet. We'll probably end up doing a little bit of that at some point. Let me switch to this quest because I know it's right here. Just from doing this so many times.
Get back on, dead fiend? Oh, a student, is it? You're a brave one. Connolly sent you to
Man, I
check
was
up on me.
panicking.
I'm well.
But look at this dog.
Have a bit of a scare.
Look at this dude.
I was making my rounds when a horrifying ghost swept out of nowhere. I recognized her from the old stories. Lady Blackhope, the Wailing Widow. I'm not ashamed to say she scared me half to death. I hightailed it here and shut the door. I can't leave this place if she's still out there. Black Oak Tower's not far away. That must be where she came from. Maybe something in there can drive her spirit away.
Oh, is this a boss fight off rip? This is gonna be like one of the first boss fights. Story mode, I know it has one coming up with the skeleton dude, but might as well try to get this one out the way. Gauge our power, because I remember this being somewhat difficult when I was little. If you're not properly equipped.
You say the city guards are scared of me? Well, they should be. Everyone should be. Malister has opened the seals. The dead rise. Let all who still live beware. My dark master will be avenged. You want me to stop haunting this street? Let's see if you have enough spirit to stop me.
I will say, this game has come a long way. Like, with that voice acting, that makes the game like 10 times better. Yeah, I don't even have treasure cards, I don't think. How do I go to treasure cards? Over here. Yeah, I don't even have no extra stuff to help me, so we'll see how it goes. See if I got the skills. Low key, this is mad easy. This is I don't know why I was just sweating. Let's take him out first. As long as they just don't hit me with like some heavy damage storm cards out the gate. Look, that's the fizzle I was talking about. There's a chance that these percentages right here. See how the storm has like the lowest chance, bro? Like, I would have been mad if I nah, cause storm is cool. It's just that percentage, bro. Can hit him with anything really. I'm really looking forward to uploading more videos in the future because I want to do some like vlogs, especially when it gets nicer out. I want to go around town and go to some of the events. Out here in my town, they have a hot sauce event every year, and I always miss it. I want to go to that this year, so hopefully I can vlog that and do some health stuff because, you know, I've been on my plant-based journey this year. And I got a lot of knowledge on that and the things I want to talk about, so I think I'm gonna make a couple videos about that. I know a lot of people usually like do separate channels for vlogging and stuff like that, but I think I kind of want to keep everything all in one place. We'll see how it goes though. I'll announce it on the page if I decide to. So she is life hitter with death. In this game, like, I want to say in 2018 or 2020 when the two had a graphic, like, overall, it wasn't crazy in the graphics being changed, but There's actually an option on here that you can switch back to those graphics, which I think is nice for the people that don't have really good computers to handle that. But it most definitely gave quality of life.
I suppose you have enough spirit after all. Go tell the guardsmen I will haunt them no longer.
So I'll put these on. It protects me from fire attacks. They used to have things in here that you could grab. Oh.
Life magic was
What? This is extra lore. I don't need to hear all that right now. But they used to have things like you could go in here and grab, and then they'd let you put it in your house. Might not be that one. A lot of these boss fight areas look the same. What's that sound? Was it the birds I was just hearing over there? That's crazy. Tell bro he can get up out of here.
You defeated Lady Blackhope? Thanks, Wizard. I'll return to my post now.
Sent it right back to the Shadow Realm.
As a favor, please don't tell Private Connolly what happened.
Straight, bro. Ghost, bro.
I don't want him to think I'll flee from the first ghost that chases me. I only run from the really scary ones.
So. Let's go over here. Man, some of the navigating, like when you have a bad PC and you play this game and you're trying to cross the road, man, it's been so many times I get to like right here and it pulls me right back into a fight. I used to hate that playing on like an old Dell desktop.
I see you found Orion. I suppose some monster scared him out of his wits and he was too frightened to come back.
Well, see, what did that
My mama said. My mama said.
Well, it's not the first time, and I wager it won't be the last.
And y'all sorry down here, huh?
Thanks for finding a wizard.
So I finished those. I just like to kind of make sure I got all the missions. So like when I go down here, I guarantee she's gonna have another one. I'm pretty sure someone has another one. You have to go all the way back out here. It's just a little annoying once you don't have a mount. Go ahead and foot it all the way on down here. I kind of don't want to edit these. I mean, I can. Like this, it's not making me, you know, it's not taking no time on my day to edit these. This is a real quick chop or speed up. But I just like, you know, walking around. And if someone has an issue with it, just let me know in the comments if I should speed it up or just chop it when I get there. This is a lot of dead silence when I'm getting there, cause I ain't really, you know, talking about nothing. This game also has really good music. Like, I really enjoy the soundtrack. After all these years, I haven't really gotten too annoyed of it or bored of it. Like every zone has different music. This is kind of nostalgic.
Halt! What purpose brings you into our hedge maze? Forgive me, young wizard. These dark times make me leery of new faces. But now I see the light within you. We've much to discuss. The evil forces that loosed the undead upon Unicorn Way have
I'm thirsty. I see that wooden
also
chest
corrupted
over
my
there.
precious fairies. Please, you must help them.
Got you.
Vile bone cages have appeared along Unicorn Way. They are filled with a mysterious dark magic that corrupts all fairy folk who venture near them. Dispel the dark magic in the bone cages, then bring me fairy dust from those it corrupted. It may reveal to me who is behind this atrocity.
It pains me to say it, but the only way to obtain the fairy dust is to wrestle it from the dark fairies in combat. Try to be gentle. Once you've dispelled the bone cages and collected the fairy dust, return to me immediately. Good luck, young wizard. May the light guide you.
I'm not gonna go grab that chest because I just remembered I got stuff I can sell at the house. Now I'm gonna do maybe this episode or a future episode. Maybe like a little bit more closer to level 10. So that's when I'll need to try to get some new gear. Alright, so let's open these cages. I'm so glad they put these right here because like before they used to have to go all the way down the street. So these are life, so I'm gonna have to use death on them. And it's funny because it's like you're a dark fairy and you're doing life spells. And technically like I'm about to do right now, the dark fairy is a death spell. Sure, let's do the 85. Nice. Grab some health, get back into the next one. Get it. I'm gonna go right here so I can grab that wood chest. Even though I said I wasn't gonna grab none. Let's try to get lucky, you know what I'm saying? Let's try to hit that 135. Should protect me a little bit. Resist. Oh my gosh. See, that's what I've been dealing with, bro. I would have been dealing with that bad if I chose Storm to start with. What? Now that I think about it, I think Balance has a tornado that I can get pretty early. That's an AoE attack. So I think we might be straight. Yeah, I think we might be good. Oh, that's a life, so I'm gonna do this. We up out here.
I could feel the darkness down in my bones. But now that terrible cloud has been lifted.
Pause.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Come on, pause. Oh, we open more cages? Okay. They just give you a few to start with. That's what's up, though. Hey, how many you gotta open? There we go. Now we can head back in. I'm gonna leave a marker right here. Just in case. So I got a feeling she's gonna send me somewhere far and then I'm gonna have to come back all the way over here. Loki should put it right by her.
You hear a tiny, joyful voice call your name.
Thank you for helping us, kind wizard. Your courage and benevolence will not soon be forgotten by the fairy folk.
You've cemented your reputation as a hero to the fairy folk, young wizard. With the bone cages dispelled, I can help the other corrupted fairies in time. Now we must root out who is behind this attack. Please, let me examine the fairy dust. Is that? But how? The fairy dust displays scars of a dark magic banished from this world long ago. Could it be? Rattle in the darkness? Rattlebones. In life, a ruthless tyrant who was banished to the underworld for his crimes. If I focus, perhaps I can sense his location.
See, I was doing a joke talking about banishing somebody to the nether realm, but I guess they do that here too.
So much darkness. No, my vision is obscured. All I see is a tower ringed in bones. Siren Nightchant knows Unicorn Way. Perhaps he can help. You must hurry. Here, take this broom. It will allow you to travel to Siren much faster.
Oh, they tie the mount into the story. I like that.
Light guide you.
You've received a temporary
That's
mount
real
that will
respectable.
expire after one day. You can also purchase permanent mounts from mount vendors or the crown shop. To equip a mount, press B to open your backpack. Next, click on the mount tab and double-click on the mount you wish to use.
Quickly, you must ride to Siren at once. Ask
The-
him if he knows of a tower ringed in bones. Go.
It's real respectable because he's all the way back at the front. So I like that they did that. And also, let me oh, I got some balance boots. Let me do that because that gives me more damage towards balance spells. But let me show off the store. You know, every MMO has. So if I wanted to get a permanent mount, right? They got all these cool little mounts, like this little polygon fox or whatever. You got this jackal. Of course, all this stuff has to load because I haven't seen it in game before. So when you click it, you have to see it. They got this car, which I'll tell you a little story about car mounts, right? So when there was no mounts, they used to have the test realm. I think they still have the test realm. I was a little kid, you know, not the greatest at spelling and stuff like that back then. Still in elementary school. And I remember getting on here. This is still a super cool mount. I remember getting on here and going in the test room, and they used to have like these things right here. This is the friend list and the chat thing. They used to have a thing where you can put in recommendations for things. And I remember I spent one day just spamming in the test room. Add cars. Add cars. Because I'm a little kid and I was playing GTA San Andreas with my brother at the time when I wasn't on here. And I would just get on here and be like, get cars, get cars. And the first car mount, if I'm correct, was this car. Marley Bone card. So every time I get on here, I usually buy this, but I think I might get something different when I do end up buying them out. But yeah, that's just a little, you know, I like to think that I'm the reason that there's car mounts, because they added brooms and stuff like that. They added the wings. I remember it was one of the earlier ones, and yeah, brooms and all that. But and then this one, like once you get towards the bottom, you get towards like the earlier mounts. But I like to think that I'm the reason for the car. But low key, hopefully when I sell some of that stuff, it would be nice to buy a permanent mount with the money. I was gonna buy gear, but we'll see. What the oh, they got a skateboard? That's hilarious. And rollerblades. But yeah, we'll see when we get to it. Let me equip the broom. Let's get going. So it lasts for a day. So we got some grinding to do with this while we got it. Oh yeah, let me go back in there. So my computer loads so fast. This used to take forever when I was younger. And then we're gonna go all the way back to him. I believe this might be the mission right before having to do a boss fight. Man, when they add this epic Elder Ring type music, bro. All this chanting, bro. I do not remember this. Super cool. Yeah, man, it's crazy that this game's still around, because, like, I believe at the time when this came out, there was still Toontown, there was still, Realms, I believe the name of the other one was, and Pirates of the Caribbean Online, like, all these little kid MMOs, and this is really, like, one of the only ones left outside of, you know, the ones that older people would play, like World of Warcraft, RuneScape, you know, the OGs.
Hello! You were gone for so long, I was beginning to worry you'd run off and joined a skeletal pirate crew. But what did Lady Oriel have to say?
You always got some BS to say, bro.
Oriel thinks an underworld tyrant named Rattlebones is behind all this? Wicked. Let me think. He's in a tower ringed in bones. Well, The skeletal pirates do seem to be concentrated around the old archives. Try looking there. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
Get to it. Yeah. See how better this is, bro? Like, having to walk there would took forever. And then some of these, like, worlds, like, later game, it's just, man, so much walking. So having, like, that 40%, how much does this one do? This one does 40%, yeah. I think you can get up to 60% on some of the speed. Hey, another boss fight, let's get to it.
Good work, my thrall. This could be the tome Ballister seeks. Now what's this?
Alistair, so.
Wizard. Excellent. I could use a combat break. Let's play.
So he just name dropped Malister, and that's the dude from the tutorial at the beginning that was attacking. So that just foreshadowing what we're dealing with here with all these, you know, dark, evil creatures showing up in a happy unicorn way. My drip is horrendous right now. So you can right click right to discard ones you don't want to use, and then when you get your next turn, it'll add more cards from your deck. We don't have that many, so it wouldn't be wise to just discard a whole bunch. And then when you discard, you can also use treasure cards I was talking about earlier. We'll end up getting some later, and that's how you can make some power plays, by having some treasure cards on the side from your deck. I remember struggling with these fights. It's funny to me. I think they did most definitely do a decrease in health and damage for these earlier fights. I used to be furious when I was a kid. You know, when you get angry playing a game and you like twist the controller, like that's how I felt. It's like on the verge of crying. Was not good at this game also though. It's because I didn't read nothing. That's really what it is. When I was younger, I just did not read anything. I just skipped through the dialogue and just like, okay, I want to get stronger. I want all these beautiful colors and stuff on the screen flashing. But it does, believe me, it does get more complex and difficult. Like, some of these dudes would cheat, like flat out just cheat. Like, they'll skip your turn in some of the boss fights later on. That's not for a while. It's not for like probably like 60 episodes in, depending on how I edit these and put these together. Boy, he blew up like Legos.
But the Dark Master's plan is already in motion. You haven't heard the last rattle in the darkness.
Diddy bopping.
In his haste to leave, Rattlebones dropped the tome he was holding. It could be important. Perhaps Saren will know what should be done with it.
He's gonna let him walk out? I feel like that's a problem. I might swap these later.
As you walk back onto Unicorn Way, you can't help but notice that the dark magic that was previously choking the street seems to have abated.
Yo, that's actually pretty cool. The music, do you see how the music changed and it's not like war-torn out here no more? It's really cool that they did that. Never noticed that. It's really cool. I'm glad I'm doing this from the start. Instead, just like, oh, hey guys, I'm playing Wizard101. I'm level 60. Let's do some missions. So now I get to see all the stuff in the very beginning that they reworked, and pay attention to the actual storyline. Like, I know the storyline somewhat now, but like I said, I used to skip all the dialogue when I was a kid. Plus, there wasn't voice actors for a lot of it, so that was another reason I would skip it.
You
Overly hype.
Plaguing Unicorn Way is lifting. Look! With Rattlebones defeated, the gods should be able to drive away the rest of the undead horde. Ooh, that tome looks important. You should take it to the library in the Commons. Harold Argleston will know what to do with it.
Now we're gonna get our first mana bottle. So when you get the mana bottles, like I think the most that I've had for the level that I had like 3 or 4. So when you use those when they're full, you either buy them or play mini games to fill them up. You get all your mana and health back. So that's convenient to have. And then here's another mission. The same boots. Nice.
Say, can you check up on someone for me? I usually see Dorothy out shopping by now, but I fear she's too afraid to leave home. She's just down the road a bit, and she usually keeps her lights on. She doesn't like all the lost souls roaming around. Can't say that I blame her.
So let's go do that real quick. So I know exactly where that's at. And then we'll go to talk to a dude at the library, and then check out some treasure cards if I have enough money. So I think I am poor. Oh, there's some money right here. Need all of that. 5 gold ain't nothing.
Oh, hello. You say that Private Conley was worried about me? He always does fret so. I'm all right, but I wish someone could do something about all those ghosts outside.
This wand is crazy.
SEM could join me here. I'd feel better with her around. Say, I was having my friends over for dinner, but they are running late. I fear for their sake with all those ghosts roaming around. Could you check up on them? My 2 friends live on this street, down towards the park area. Look for a house with a light on in the window.
This is an obvious adult trying to do a teenager's voice. You want some candy? Like what the I know y'all got money, bro. All these microtransactions, you know what I'm saying? Like you could hire a kid or bring one of your kids in to do it. Hey man, I really miss my auntie. That was cringe, bro. I really enjoy doing these. That's why I don't really mind doing side quests. On most games, like...
What? You say that Dorothy is
Damn.
looking for us? We were just about to be on our way.
Oh, I told you we should have left earlier. Now we've gone and made her worry about us.
I'm sorry, but I cannot find my oil can. You wouldn't want me seizing up on the way there.
Oh dear, we always go through this. Can you return to Dorothy and tell her we'll be running late as usual?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I usually hate doing side quests in games, but with this game, I don't know, it's a little relaxing. It's goofy, you know, commentary, and I like to appreciate some of the animations and the designs for characters, but it's monotonous things like most games, like running back and forth, you know, like I really enjoy playing Borderlands, and Borderlands is really go and fetch, and that's what a lot of this game is.
They are safe and sound. It's good to know
Go
that they're
fetch,
just
talk.
running late. Now I won't have to worry. I always fear a wicked witch might show up and whisk them back to her castle. This land is so strange. Not like back at the farm. But I do like it here. Headmaster Ambrose is such a nice wizard, and my new friends are nice too. I'd say that in all, this place is as fun as a barrel of flying monkeys. Would you say hello to Private Connolly for me?
I'm looking forward to doing more content on here. Like I was saying a second ago, I would love to do some of Borderlands. I know they got the new one coming out. That's gonna be fun. Hopefully they do the story right. But like I always talk about, the issue that they have is they created a villain that just kind of overshadowed all the writing in the next games. Like you can't create a great villain and then come up with something like, you know, better than that. A lot of people aren't gonna, you know, accept it, which is difficult to do. You know what I'm saying? Lightning can't strike twice in the same spot every time. But
Glad to hear Dorothy is
hopefully they can run it back on this one. Cause Handsome Jack in Borderlands 2 was like up there with like Vaz from Far Cry 3. Do I got a mission from him already? Oh, I might as well grab it, bro. Yeah, I might as well grab it while I'm here. He's gonna teach me a couple combat things.
Hello there, my friend. Headmaster
Diego.
Ambrose has asked me to show you more of the art of dueling, no? Most excellent. This will take but a few minutes. Enter the door to the arena to begin.
Maybe one day I'll learn how to do the arena. I really don't. I never really dabbled with the arena.
To the dueling arena.
Like back in the day when I played the arena, it was just an open concept. There was no matchmaking or nothing like that. You would come down here after you walked through that door that I just walked into, and then people would just be standing around chatting and doing 1v1s or 3v3s and stuff. But
learn more of the art of dueling, no?
now with the matchmaking, it's so complex on like, oh, you need to be this class to win most of these fights, or you need to learn how to do this combination specifically, if they do this, they ruin your whole play, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to overthink and do that.
Outstanding. Approach the puppet and we shall begin your lesson. Let us begin by
But maybe I'll
explaining
dabble a
power
little bit
points.
in this
You
Let's
may call
Play,
them
just
pips
as
or
like a
tokens.
bonus episode or something. So let's begin explaining power pips. You may call them pips for short.
Power points are magical energy. Gaining pips allows you to cast more powerful spells. Every round,
He's
you will
talking about
receive
these.
another pip. You can see the number of pips each participant has by looking at the circle around their feet. Nearly every card has a pip cost. It is the number in the upper left-hand corner, yes? You can only cast a spell if you have enough pips to do so. Let us start with one spell with a pip cost of 2. But you only have one pip, so you cannot cast this turn. You will have to pass. You can also
Charge
use
up
a
pips.
0-rank spell if you want to save up power pips. Good! You have passed and gained another pip.
I will say this because they're not gonna tell you this, but early game, if you pass, even like through like Mushu, which is we'll see later on, and which is like the 4th or 3rd world, if you pass, sometimes you'll get lucky and they'll just pass over it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you'll be in a moment like sweating because if they hit you, you're about to die, and if you pass and then they pass, it gives you like a second chance.
With 2 pips, you can now cast
It's not
a
always
troll
that way
spell.
though.
But look, you have drawn another card. Tough. This is an enchantment card. Enchantment cards can be used to improve the other cards in your hand. Let me show you. Click on the tough card. And now click on the troll. Look what has happened. The card has been enchanted to do more damage. Now it is a treasure card. Unused treasure cards go back into your deck at the end of the duel. Now, since you have 2 pips, you can cast the troll at the puppet.
So basically, if I put that on there to make it stronger, like he was saying a second ago, and I don't use it, it goes back into my inventory as a treasure card. So I can create my own treasure cards as well as buy them and trade people for treasure cards.
Now you are back to 1 pip, yes? Let us give you another hand. With only 1 pip, you cannot cast any of these 3rd-rank spells. You will need to pass for 2 rounds. But wait, there's another way. Let me show you. I've given you a power pip, see? At the beginning of each round, you will have a chance to get a power pip instead of a normal pip. Power pips count double, but only for spells in your class. Now you have 1 pip and 1 power pip. That means you can cast any 2nd-rank spell that you wish. Or you can use a 3rd-rank spell in your School of Focus. 1 point for the pip, plus 2 points for the power pip. See? The card for your school is now available to you. Cast it at the puppet now. Outstanding! Now Now let us look at another type of spell card. A ward can be used to protect you against future attacks. This is a fire ward. When you cast it on someone, it will hang in front of them waiting to be activated. The next incoming fire spell will trigger it. Let me show you. Cast this fire ward upon yourself. Very good. See how this fire ward hangs?
I will say this tutorial is very it teaches you the mechanics really well. So if you actually do these, you'll learn how to play the game pretty good.
The fire ward has activated and helps you resist most of
It's like some people might miss that quest though. Like you don't have to do that one to progress. So you could literally walk right past him and never go in that area again, and then miss this whole tutorial. He might hit you up though at a certain level, but I don't remember.
Cast it on yourself and see what happens.
This is what I was talking about earlier. You can get specific blades for classes, specific classes. And then you can also have the blank ones that just do 35% to anything. So you could stack those two. You know what I'm saying? And a treasure card, which is a different one technically. And then now you're doing a whole bunch of damage.
Charms are the opposite of wards. Wards affect spells that other people cast on you. Charms affect spells that you cast on other people. Cast this frost beetle at the puppet. Let's see how the charm works. You see? Your ice beetle has triggered the ice charm. Now the ice beetle is more powerful. Now let us cover one more type of hanging effect. The aura spells.
Aura?
Aura spells
About
affect
the aura
target
farm?
over multiple rounds of combat.
Boy, got aura.
The fire elf spell will cost 240 points of fire damage, spread over 3 rounds. Let's see how it works.
Which is a good play that you can do, but I don't ever really do aura attacks. Personally. I want to wait. Now it's gonna hit him every time it's his turn.
Good! Now watch what happens next round. And again. Excellent! You have defeated him and completed your lesson. I hope you have found our lesson to be most helpful. Good luck, my friend, and see you soon.
Peace, Diego. Hey, we got that out the way. Do you have more quests to offer up? No, he doesn't. But yeah, that's the, let me walk in here. I'll just show it. Showcase it. So this is where the tryhards go and late game people go when they don't got nothing left to do and they just battle each other. There's a PvP arena with ranked matches and stuff like that. This used to be the gear. I don't think they sell it anymore, but this used to be the gear that everybody would wear if they were like the top level grandmaster type warlord people. Which is dope. It looks really nice. I don't know if they give it away or not anymore, or because there's a currency you get from every fight and you can buy gear. You don't really see it too much anymore, so I don't know if people actually just don't grind PvP because it's annoying, or they stop doing that specific gear at some point. Here we go to the library. Dog.
Hello there. I don't think I've seen you in the library before. I'm Harold Argylston, Master Librarian Extraordinaire. You say you recover this tome from an underworld tyrant who is going to give it to his dark master, Malistaire?
Wait, Ambrose is back there on a poster, bro.
I do believe this is a matter for Headmaster Ambrose. You should take the tome to him at once. But before you go, allow me to reward you for your heroics. Please accept this treasure card on behalf of the denizens of Wizard City. Treasure cards are special one-use spells of various schools.
But yeah, and you're gonna use them one time.
From vendors, or craft them yourself.
About that.
Press P to open your spell deck. Treasure cards are listed under a special tab. your deck. During combat, right-click a regular card to discard it. Then select Draw to bring out a treasure card from your sideboard. Remember, unlike regular spell cards, treasure cards can only be used once, so use them wisely.
What you give me? Oh, a heal one? That's cool. Or dude gave me that, I mean. So yeah, this is all the stuff you can buy. Like, this is a reshuffle, so this is really good. If you discarded a lot of your cards or you blew through a lot of them in a long fight, you can use this and they'll give you all your cards back. Besides the treasure cards. And this is what I was talking about, Balance Blade. That's a good one. Death Blade, Storm Blade, so you can boost up that way. I believe, yeah, so the Balance Blade goes for all spells versus a Storm one only goes to Storm, so that's the good thing about Balance. This is the AoE I was talking about earlier where it does about 300 to everybody. So hopefully later down the line I can actually learn a permanent version of that. But right now we're broke and we cannot afford any of this at all. So, but we'll be back to grab some more stuff eventually.
Whoa there, chum. Stop a second and introduce yourself. Me? I'm Boris.
Profit go crazy, bro. Like this dude just drank 3 cups of cold, bro.
I make the noise. I rattle the cages. I ask the tough questions, like what's the deal with magic? Where did it come from? How did we learn it? We need to ask these questions, and if there's time, answer them. But how? Books, huh? You know, you might be onto something there, but all the best history books were stolen by ghosts looking for the order of something. If you happen to find any of these books, bring them back my way, kid. I'll condense them into one crackerjack article on the history of magic.
This quest has multiple simultaneous objectives. You can see them all by opening your quest log and pressing the arrow keys on this quest. Use these arrow keys to select the objective you wish to complete first, and the quest arrow will point you to it.
So there's 2 quests that you know, I'll grab these if I see them while we're doing it, but for the most part I might have to double back and grab some of these like off camera. I might record it and just put it into a little collage, but this one, and then there's another one I'm gonna get from Prospector Zeke. And I might just do those off camera because I usually just go look them up on YouTube, like the locations, because a lot of this stuff is in obscure locations. But they give good rewards when you complete them. Does Zeke have that quest already? It's usually right here. Did he not load yet? Is he right? I guess he's not here yet. What up, man, bros?
Oh, good. You're back. I'm anxious to hear your update on Unicorn Way. Evil darkness summoned from the underworld? Oh, my. Rattlebones, you say? But he was banished centuries ago. How could he... Oh, malice there. Of course. But why? Rattlebones was searching the Unicorn Way archive for this tome? Well, let me see what it is. On the trail of the Order of the Fang. Oh, my stars. I will certainly look into this. While I do that, you need to attend to the matter of your long-delayed enrollment. If you are to truly master your magical talents, we must induct you officially into our academy. I'll send you now to Mr. Lincoln, our registrar in Ravenwood. He will introduce you to our professors and help you begin your studies.
From time to time, you'll see icons appear on the right side of your screen. These are tooltips. Click on a tooltip to open it. Many people throughout the spiral will contact you through tooltips to announce new features, events, or spell quests. If you miss a tooltip, look for it in your tooltip log by pressing Q and clicking the top left icon.
Potion flasks, like the one I just gave you, can be used to replenish your health and mana without returning to a non-combat area. If your potion flask runs out, you can replenish it by playing mini-games in the fairgrounds. Oh, and most importantly, make sure they are completely full, with a top on them. or you cannot use them when you need them.
So I'm gonna give you guys a little trick that I had since I was super young playing this, bro. I figured this out randomly. I don't know if there's any YouTube videos on it. I've never seen any YouTube videos on it. Maybe there is. I'm not claiming that I created this, but it's just something that I do, right? So I can't use it. But anyways, so let's say I ran out, right? You go to one of these games, right? You go to one of these games, right? Oh, it's over here, my fault. And you click this one. And my bad if it makes a lot of noise, but you just click and drag, click and drag, click and drag, click and drag, click and drag. This over and over, right? And I forgot the exact number. You might have to lab this a few times, but you can get it pretty fast and just max it out versus buying it from the lady, and I'll show you that in a second. It's like you don't have to pay attention to this at all. You just click and drag over randomly over and over. Just spam it and move in random directions. The higher the level, it slows down. I want to say it's level 6 to max them out. Maybe I'm wrong. Let it end right there. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. So don't exit it out. I learned my lesson. That's my tip for today. But yeah, don't exit out. Just let the timer run out after you do that. But just spam it, and then you get your flask filled up. And if not, you can go over here to her and buy it for however much that she charges at the time. Which money doesn't really become an issue late game. You get items that drop for like 2,000 to 3,000 gold in some of the later worlds. I can only imagine it's more and further down the line. These people's outfits. Cool. Alright, man. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up here for the day. For this episode, I mean. In the next episode, we'll be going to Ravenwood to meet the teachers at schools. So if you guys have been enjoying this, like and subscribe, leave a comment, share it with your friends if you know they're into Wizard101 or you think you would like to get them into playing, you know. And like I said, just leave a comment, leave a like. You know, I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to build up this channel this year and do some you know, some fun things. All right, see you guys in the next one.